Elevations to everyone in the collective. Collective, we are back. I had some disturbing, excuse me, excuse me very much, very young lady, like disturbing downloads in reference to the last message I just picked up concerning Socrates and the hemlock plant. Collective, be very careful. Like, this could be past, present, or future. Take it as it resonates here. But possibly in the past, someone could have used the hemlock plant to try and trigger warning, poison you. Okay? But your body has a resistance to it. Some type of resistance. There's also something here. Now that I'm saying that, there's something here about your blood. Like somebody is being, I don't know what's going on here. You're divine. You could be a masculine energy. You could be a feminine. I'm picking up on masculine energy. You could be like a very romantic type of masculine as well. You could be very chivalrous. I hear. That's a good thing. Keep that up. I love it. We need more like you. Chivalrous. Very respectful. Manners. Virtuosity. I don't know if men can be virtuous, but hey, you have divine feminine energy, so why not? You know? But in the past, you could have been poisoned. You could have gotten very, very sick. And maybe the doctors couldn't find out what was wrong with you. They chalked it up as some type of weird, like, this is like something like, oh, your heart is this, or oh, this is going wrong with you, or we have discovered this. And it's just like, where did that come from? They're lying. They're a part of it. You've been a part of some weird experimentation to people around you. There is something about the resistance of I want to say antigens, antibodies. No, not antibodies, antigens in your blood. Something about coagulants and antigens in your blood here that makes you resist a lot of controlled substances, schedule, title, whatever you want to call them, substances. Okay, so because you have this high resistance, again, hemlock is very poisonous, even in small increments or small amounts. But your body has a resistance to it. It's like somebody has been subjecting you. This could be a whole other read, child. Somebody could have been subjecting you unknowingly to you, and this has to be people that are close to you that maybe have access to your food, your meals, your stuff like that, in order to ingest you because it said that hemlock can be injected here with if I'm not mistaken, child. It's a whoever you are, you may have a very high tolerance for any type of thing. Pain medicine, alcohol, trigger warning, you may have a very high tolerance for these things. And so they could have tried to poison you before with some type of opiate. You could have had that addiction, okay? Trigger warning. Then when that didn't work, someone tried to possibly inject you with hemlock or the toxins from it, okay? One question that I asked after I got off that last live collective was, can the properties of the hemlock plant be, can the properties or the compounds of the properties of the hemlock plant, as far as the toxin goes, can the compound be broken down into a gaseous state, aka aerosol? That was another thing that I got. So something has to do with spray, aerosol spray. And this could be something new that they are using, that kidnappers or somebody is using here. But take that as a resonates, collective, okay? I'm going to go ahead and clear the energy. You could be a feminine energy as well. Take that as a resonates here. All energies that do not vibrate at the frequency of this spell and the resonant frequency that I resonate at are required to leave at this time. You are not allowed in this energetic space for this collective read. You are not allowed to interfere with the truth, clarity, and delivery of this message. Ancestors of my highest good and spirit guides, divine of my highest good, as well as protectors and guardians, please guide me through this message as safely as possible. Please allow me to see the highest aspects in all perspectives of this particular message to give out the best intuitive message and download to the collective as you see fit, as you would have it, as you are guiding me to do so. Ashe. So mote it be, and so it is. So, somebody is a kitchen witch, or they are a witch doctor, okay? I wasn't even grabbing for these, but boom, medicine woman. So you could be called to be a medicine woman. This could be somebody that's a medicine woman, okay? There's some type of happiness here. So I'm getting like serotonin, oxytocin. Why am I saying oxytocin? That's not even that. That's not even that. It's serotonin, dopamine, okay? There's some weird stuff here. Hi, Samia Afrin. I like your name. Samia, or is it Samaya? I like your name. Good, good.
Okay, but she didn't say that book. No, you cannot read.
No, I said they can read that book. There's pictures in it. So I said they can read that book. So let them read it. They want to read my book, The Cosmic Serpent. Child, they 6 and 7. Do I say no, or do I say I love you too, Samaya or Samia? I hope I'm saying it right. It's got to be one or the other. I hope so, you know. The Dual Alchemist. We're talking about alchemy here. Learning which to invoke depending on the situation and the desired outcome here. The desired outcome could be somebody trying to poison you, but where I don't see how it wouldn't be able to be traced back to this hemlock plant. Whatever toxins or poison in it would be found in your blood if someone tried to poison you, or if they are attempting to. I do feel like this is past and leaking into the present energy, because this could be for a group of people. Like, I'm picking up on heavy, like, in there, heavy, like, aerosol spray, okay? Bangladesh, okay, nice. You know, that is on my bucket list to definitely visit, you know. I'm curious, I'm curious about the different things, but I'm from the USA, originally from California. I live in Arkansas at this time, but I'm very, very, I'm looking forward to definitely being able to travel around the world, if God and the divine have it, or whatever your higher power may be, from Samia from Bangladesh. Thank you for tuning in and tapping in. So, there's some weird energy here. Like, I looked up the spiritual meaning of hemlock, right? Because I can't get over it. I cannot get over this. When I get stuck on something collective, I'm telling you, I will obsess about this until I feel like I have learned everything that I possibly need to know. Go read it in there. I don't read it. Okay. So I looked up the spiritual meaning of hemlock. It holds a dual contradictory spiritual meaning, representing both deep, dark, and dangerous energy associated with witches, poisoning, and death. And in the case of the tree, wisdom, endurance, and quiet, ancient strength. Poison hemlock is traditionally linked to transformation, the crossing of boundaries, and the bitterness of spiritual, while the evergreen hemlock tree represents shelter, protection, and the ability to thrive in darkness. It's often referred to as the warlock's weed or the devil's porridge. As this is Samia, this is a general reading. I don't answer personal questions on this general reading. I may open up that line to answer questions, but as far as for now, Samaya, I don't do like personal questions on general lives, okay? But I'm thinking about it. So just, hold tight, stay tuned. We'll see. but it's known as the devil's porridge or the warlock's weed. It is strongly associated with and used in traditional witchcraft for casting hexes or, in contrast, for purification and cleansing. Bayou witch incense. I don't know what that means, okay? Transformation and death. It is associated with the crossing over from life to death, representing the final and the release of the soul from the body. Salah. Betrayal and truth. The Victorian language of flowers. In the Victorian language of flowers, it signifies you will be the death of me, and it is also linked with themes of betrayal. Spiritual bitterness. The Bible uses the image of hemlock to symbolize the root of bitterness, injustice, and the spiritual decay that comes from turning away from divine truth. Isn't that weird that that's the spiritual meaning of this, and they use this particular plant to make Socrates transition? When he says he believes in divine beings, it is talking about turning away from divine truth. So they use this root or this plant, the toxins from it, to unalive Socrates for believing in the divine, but not in the traditional Greek gods and their immoralities. The tree, it represents endurance and wisdom. As a climax species, the hemlock tree represents the ability to thrive in the deepest shade, symbolizing the capacity to find inner quiet strength and wisdom. Tree, spirit, wisdom, okay? Native American legends often feature the hemlock as a source of warmth and shelter, representing a protective, nurturing, and safe heavenly space, the Druid's garden. These trees are known for creating a web of life that supports entire ecosystems, symbolizing community, interdependence, and environmental stewardship. Earth angels, environmental stewardship, earth angel. Mythology and folklore. Listen to this, bro. I didn't even read this far. The mark of Cain. Old English legends suggest the purple streaks on the stem of the poison plant represent the brand placed on Cain's brow. Sacred, profane dualism. It is believed to have grown at the foot of the cross. As such, it is seen by some as a sacred plant, which for others, it is a cursed plant. It is believed to have grown at the foot of the cross. Come on now, collective. Like what? Astral projection. Due to its psychoactive properties, it has been used to facilitate the flying sensations associated with astral projection. And again, cited by source Bayou witch incense. Okay? Child, I don't even know, collective. I don't even know. Resistance and devotion. Socrates was devoted to the divine, or devoted to coming to the realization of the divine. Mommy. Agitation. Mommy, huh? Toothpaste. No, I put it up in the medicine cabinet. I give them kids brush their teeth 5,000 times a day. Is that an ambulance going by? Is that a paramedic? Anyways, collective. Agitation and devotion. Like, what am I picking up on? Interior. Inner devotion. Isn't that what Socrates represents? Mastery. Inner devotion to the mastery. Mastering self. Being devoted to self. The inward journey. Child, what am I picking up on? What is this energy? Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. What is this energy? Illusion. Didn't it say it has psychoactive properties? This is psychedelic, pretty much. Illusions. For astral travel. That witches use, the warlocks. What did it say? The warlock's weed or the devil's porridge? What? Samia, I don't do like personal reads. It interferes with like the general collective message. You can email me though, okay? I do have like very, what is the word I'm looking for? I have very little prices if you want to do like a 1-word question and stuff. You can definitely email me. It's in the community tab. You'll see it. Shay the DUAL ALCHEMIST at gmail.com. Okay? And I can answer your questions through there. Again, very reasonably priced. I couldn't even think of that word. Illusions. Responsibility. Child. Justice. Balance. And mind you, this plant it's also its overall representation, or its overall, what it stands for overall is balance, duality. All this time I've been off this camera and they haven't been on the bullshit. And now I get on this camera and I feel like Gina go back up on the bullshit. They're back up on the scene. Ugh. Agitation and energy and dynamism. Okay? It's a psychoactive. It has psychoactive properties. Is this shit in aerosol? Mind you, respiratory failure is one of the onsets of using this. But I don't know if its compounds can be broken down to a gaseous state to be used in an aerosol, but I keep picking that up. Chemtrails. What is the agitation there with the illusion? Because I'm confused with the energy. Man in the Iron Mask is significant. Y'all know that with Leonardo DiCaprio, very younger Leonardo. He was so hot. Oh my God. He was so hot. Oh my God. Anyways, never mind, y'all. You know, I like them all. Heath Ledger was one of my favorites, but you know, there's neither here nor there. Anyways, authority. I don't know what's going on here, but bro, receptivity. She did what? She raped you. No. Oh, she pranked you?
Yeah.
On Roblox?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's so sad she pranked you.
Mommy, is this game that Papa's game?
Martin or Martine? You said you're a female, so I'm assuming it's Martine. I would only assume that because my stepdad is from Africa, so Martine. That sounds about right. Look, y'all, I'm not doing personal readings on live. This is a general collective read. Now, if I choose to do that collective, that is only if I'm the hey. In there. Go read right there. So you're not so close to the camera, so I'm not trying to talk all over you. Thank you. But if the divine guides me to give out personal readings or answer a personal question for free or something like that during lives, I'll definitely designate a session for that. Other than that, these are general readings collective. I do not answer personal questions or do personal reads via live. Okay, apologies, but you definitely can reach out to me. Let me see something. Let me see. Child, I don't even know. Oh my God, I've never used that feature before, but I love it. I love it. But no, you can definitely reach out to me to Shay, C-H-E, the T-H-E, DUAL, D-U-A-L, Alchemist, A-L-C-H-E-M-I-S-T. That's all one word. No spaces, no dashes, at gmail.com. And I do, if you want a personal reading or you want to do one-word questions, I have very much reasonable prices for one-word questions. You can definitely email me at my Gmail account, and I can answer any questions that you would like for me to answer, okay? But Ashe, thank y'all for answering, okay? I'm glad that y'all new subscribers, that welcome to the channel. I'm weirded out by this this energy right here. This, hey. Oh, Ashe. Bro, this is chemtrails. Look at this shit. Receptivity. This is receptive. Receiving power. And look at this. Precipitation. Precipitation. This is in chemtrails. Or they're planning on putting this in there to cause a widespread psychoactive induced state of being for people that are responsible for the energy and the dynamic of all energy of all, the awakening, bro. And they're planning on agitating people with this psychoactive chemical that they're planning on putting in chemtrails. This is what I'm getting. And it's the people in positions of false positions of power, authority here. There is a story in, I don't know if it's this Bible or what, and they talk about how the people were, I'm trying to remember what it was. They talk about how, I don't know if it was a group of people or a person, how they were somewhere. I don't know where they were. It had to be a field, a desert. They were somewhere in a wilderness, desert, field, whatever this was. And they talk about how something was rained down upon them, and then they began seeing stuff. They began seeing what they thought to be as God. I'm trying to remember if it's a folklore, if it's a myth or a legend or something like that. Man, listen. Reluctancy, fussy in the reverse. They trying to calm the masses. I don't know what they're doing right here, but this shit is not the flu. Hey, go in the middle room. Yeah, miser in the reverse. Like somebody don't want an uprising here. They're trying to stop an uprising by using the toxins in the gaseous state of the hemlock. Because again, remember what Socrates stood for. Divine beings. Truth. Divine truth. Honesty. Justice. Stuff like that. Question everything. Divine beings are they not doing that? Are divine beings not doing that right now in the collective? So it's just kind of like, How they're trying to figure out how can they stop that on a mass scale. Aerosol, chemtrails, to make people more docile, to make people more receptive to their power, being misers, being frugal, stopping the fussiness here. I'm telling you, reciprocity, basically, to the masters. I cannot make this shit up. To the masters that are ambitious for what? That are ambitious earth angels. What in the freak? The ones that are tender and thoughtful, who were repaid with mistrust for their good deeds and fought. I cannot fought against and repaid with mistrust, met with aggression, met with resistance here. Because people were indecisive, because they were all the people have been hell bent on defending widespread assumptions that are proven with no facts. Indecision, depreciation and self-doubt, justice, irrational, order and organization. I cannot fucking make this up, bro. I cannot make this up. This is like, oh my God. Humility, boldness, patience, enterprising, reliance, collaboration and participation. Whatever is going on here with these bombs or whatever, maybe it's in the hydrant. I don't even want to say that. I don't even want to say that. But maybe it's in the bombs, but I feel like it's in the chemtrails. It's being sprayed over us, or that's their plan to make us more, I heard domicile, but that's home or habitat, but I heard docile. If they induce a psychoactive state, they're in hopes that if they induce psychoactive states in everyone, they can spread like I hear widespread, wide scale panic or fear, and that way they can use that as a reason, a ruse here to come in and regain some type of power over people. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, collective. Reliability. I'm telling you, they relying on this. Like they feel like that they have to regain control, but there is no such thing that they can't. It's crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. They did this before. They did this before, collective, to us. I think that's going to be it for this particular read. I'm trying to get to the romantic offers and stuff. I mean, I know I have to do what I'm guided to do, but they did this to us before. This is what I cannot make it up. This is what happened, I'm telling you. To enslave, I cannot make it up. To enslave the peacemakers, I'm telling you. To oppress them, I'm telling you. To destroy them, I'm telling you, bro. The seafarers, the ones that are travelers here. Cosmic travelers, divine travelers, okay? I'm telling you. Teachers of the cosmic travelers, right? This is something like that. Poverty. I'm telling you, poverty. This says lower class, famine, beggar, and dispossessed here, and poverty. Leaders. I'm telling you what I love, bro. Destruction again. I'm telling you. What else about this message before I end this? This is wow. Rosicrucians are here. Freemasons are here. Saintly is here. Some type of power struggle. Brainwash here. Technology here. Beauty here. Town beauty is significant. Like, what is going on here? Fire disaster. Why? This volcano eruption here. What are they doing? They're obsessed with making volcanoes erupt here? What? to help because the psychoactive properties that they are letting off in the air. If they even put on TV a false story, oh, a volcano has erupted, it will be a wide scale mass panic, right? Fear, right? Everybody would start flipping out, rioting, breaking into the store, doing all type of shit. And therefore, they would call for what? Martial law and order, right? Man, listen. Defenders, athlete, gladiator, duelist, martial artist, gladiators. Didn't that plant say astral experiences? Baby. Erder. You see what that bottle say? Poison. I cannot make this up. The rise of a civilization. I cannot make this up. The Taj Mahal is significant here. Somebody, you said you were from Bangladesh, child. Maybe it's that region here. It's all over something. I don't take it as resonates here. The lower class. They plan on doing this to the lower class. The lower class of the faith, those that are, guess what this says? Remember what Socrates was he stood for, but this is not the card. But this is ascetic, Christian ascetic, hermit, mystic, Buddhist ascetic. This is monotheism or polytheism. Take it as it resonates, okay? Rise of a civilization, right there. I'm telling you, they've been trying to do some shit with the chemtrails, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Discriminating against those that are a part of the rise of the civilization. Poisoner. I'm telling you what I love. The industry is a part of this shit. I'm telling you what I love. Industry. Performers. Local artisan. Money handlers. Somebody also is an arms dealer. I've been picking up on the heavy. And they're going to start in the rural areas with this. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what? Like, what's going on? Block, access denied. Nah, I declare dominion over that. That's not going to work. Yeah, and they getting help from their allies to do this. What about the charity? Those who are earth. I don't know. This is giving me like that smallpox shit. Remember? Like, remember what they did with smallpox and the blankets and stuff with the natives? Give me more on this energy. Peacemaker. Rural living. Rebels. Lower class. That's it. Subservient. Didn't I say I heard that word? Subservient. I know I heard that word. No, I said supplanted. I'll have to look that up. But servant, they're obsessed with keeping those in poverty. Because they will become the servants here. To divine beings, those the keepers of the knowledge of the new earth. Those that travel, whose souls have traveled cosmically to deliver the information to people. It's whatever is going on here. You know, I declare dominion over that spirit and that stronghold. I hereby block and deny access to that shit. I'm not even. I'm not. Child, they could even plan on using ice to go door to door also. With this aerosol spray, because you know what I'm seeing, like that, those portable gas mask things. Oh, it's too late now. I mean, well, no, it's still Saturday, so, bro, this is weird. This is weird. Shut your mouth. Just because she's telling you to lay down. I'm not dealing with that. Be quiet. I don't trust this shit. Collective, we're going to go ahead and end. Divine, give me the outcome of this situation. Give me the outcome. Two of Wands. They're deciding the choice that they make, or it's not, the outcome is not going to be what they expected. Yeah, because they're being watched. Point blank, period. All this bullshit that they planning on do, they're being watched, period. Yeah, it's not going to work out. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. The devil in the reverse, the Queen of Cups in the reverse, the Knight of Cups in the reverse. And if somebody is targeting a divine being with the Seven of Pentacles, different divine beings, and this is some rural area, farmland, possibly placed in pesticides or some shit like that, because I also read that this stuff is sometimes used in some type of pesticides or something like that, it's not going to work out how they expected it to. I'm telling you. That, like, these people are up for a very huge fight or challenge if they are so delusional to think that this gonna work. Yeah, because there's a Muamua here. Nexus, something about Nexus here. Yeah, it's not gonna work. The Star energy, the King of Pentacles, they want to target King of Pentacles energy. They want to make somebody reject some past memories. Somebody wants to make somebody forget. They're going to be met with resistance, period. Period. They don't see it coming, but people done overcame too much to go through this shit with all these hidden tactics that these people have. Hidden tactics that these people have. I'm telling you, they can keep being in this energy all they want, but you know who's going to win? The children of the sun, the victors of the sun, and they will suffer the final death. Remember that plants also, the spiritual meaning was, it talks about a final death here before they transition. I don't know. Maybe our ancestors are planning on doing it to the false powers that be. But we will be stabilized. We will be home. There will be an erection here of the rise of a new civilization here. A proper civilization, the hermit, the four ones, the hermit, they under judgment. Oh, okay. They being watched. So this won't work. I guess it's just to let people in the collective know what they are here doing, or they're trying to distract us with other stuff that they're orchestrating themselves. Everything is a show. They doing all this shit themselves because they know their time is up. They know their time is up. Okay? Eight of Cups. They know their time is up. Oh, okay. Earth Angel, Temperance energy. What else? Hierophant. Boom. Boom. What else? Six of Swords. So, if any part of that message resonated with you, collective, let me see. Man, like, as the more you wake up, you have more and more memories and stuff, like the dreams, the memories, and like, you know the difference between you having like some just wild dream and it being a memory that you're dreaming about that's being reawakened, right? Collective, it's 11 people in the chat. Y'all be sure to hit the like button at the very least, okay? And I will see you guys on the next one. I'm going to release this energy back to its respective place. I'm not diving into that. I got a little love read that I'm trying to do, you know? But yeah, Lakeisha, Celia, Tracy, like, the memories, they've been coming back. And although they are wild as, I don't know what, I'll get out. Like, you know in your soul, in your heart, in every fiber of your being, that these aren't just dreams. You know that they're memories. And I remember last night I did a reading where I was talking about somebody trying to do like forget-me-not spray. Hey, fam. Hey, fam. I know you hit the like button. Anyways, I hope you're doing well, fam. You hear me, Juan? Anyways, collective, this is like, that would be the psychoactive properties. I guess it would do like memory erasal and stuff like that. They trying to do that. That's not gonna happen. This could even be, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what this is, bro. This gonna have to be everyone in the collective. This could be in a specific area, rural areas only. This could be where there's a lot of farmland, and that sucks because I live where there's a lot of farmland, but I ain't going. I'm not going. Okay. Also, Hemlock Grove is significant. That's a movie or something. Yeah, but these people finna be moved out of the way. They being watched. This is only a matter of time. This could be our ancestors doing this to these people like they did to us, okay? To move them on up out of the way. I'm telling you, our ancestors coming full throttle. Look at the Temperance energy. Temperance. Look. Temperance. Look at our ancestors. They coming full throttle at these people. Tower. What else? Strength. Their strength doesn't match what's coming for them, what's being sent towards them. Whatever they're trying to do is just like, man, they just need to give it up, collective. I guess they never will, or until they meet their final demise. Okay. But anyways, collective, I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in. And I'm going to release y'all with love and light back to your respective places as I release all energies back to its respective places with love and light, and call my power, my energy, my magic back to me, and close all doors, portals, and windows to and from my energy, healing and sealing all leaks in my auric field and subtle body. Thank y'all, collective. I will see you guys on the next live. Peace. Cayenne, bro, why you be